Hello, this is Raw of Tamazone. I'm not sure how many of you were aware of the fact that Mr. Blinky over at Tamazone has been working on this remarkable project where he's turning the Tamagotchi peas into English by releasing these patches. So far, he has released two patches, which has turned most of the Tamagotchi peas completely into English, and I think the only ones left right now are the park conversations. But aside from that, everything is English right now. And the great thing about this is you don't have to spend like $200 buying an additional English version like the IDLE. And with this one, all you need is just to download this patch and then transfer it over to your Tamagotchi, and it just turns into English, which is fantastic. I've also been fortunate enough to lend him my help with some small graphic help with some of the backgrounds, and then I know Year 7 Afro Kid also helped him with the translation help, as well as one other person, the name of which I can't remember at the moment. But yeah, it's been a fantastic project, so I thought I would go ahead and show you how it's done. But before I do that, another great thing by Mr. Blinky that I'd like to put on my piece right now is what you see on the screen. As you all know, with the piece, once you detach the pierce, you have 4 hours until it starts saying you need to reconnect the pierce in order to keep all the backgrounds and then items and stuff like that from the pierce. And if you don't, I believe in like within 12 hours everything gets removed. So what Mr. Blinky has done is he released this patch that gets rid of the counter, so you do not have to reattach the pierce. It'll pretty much have it until you next attach a new pierce without the need to constantly have it plugged in up top here. So let's get started with that one. So for that, I'm gonna go to my phone here. And it is this one. So we'll go to options, send via infrared, and go to my piece here, third option, say send over here. And there we go, it's been sent over. So it comes as a travel destination, which is very considerate of him, so it doesn't eat up the game spaces. So let's go to the destination. There it is. Warning: this patch will change your Tamagotchi piece firmware. It will prevent the deco pierce from being deleted after 12 hours when it is not connected. The patch can currently not be undone. Press A button to patch, press C button to abort. So I'm going to press A. Success. Patch applied successfully. Deco pierces will no longer be deleted automatically. Fantastic. So, and after this you can go ahead and delete it if you like it, which I'm going to go ahead and do now, so that I can go ahead and load the English patches next. Alright, and so for the English patches there are two versions. There's the firmware 1 and firmware 2. To find out which one you have, there's an easy way to figure this out. You go to where the contrast is changed, and you press A and B together, which means I've got Yumamichi, which means I'm firmware 1. So if you get Kirarichi, it means you're firmware 2, so you'll have to use the one titled 2. So now that I know my firmware, it should be the same one I've got on the phone, because Melissa sent me her Tamagotchi piece for me to put this on as well. I finished turning this into English just a little while ago, so I'm now doing mine. So let's go to the phone again, and let's go back. So this is the English patch firm 1, options, send via infrared, and let's go to the send and receive. Alright, it's been sent. Once more, it is a new destination that we'll have to go to. So for now, just so we can see, everything is Japanese, as you can see. The menus and all of that. The foods, the door destinations. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get to the first patch. And you will need to most definitely do these patches in order. You can't do the second one first and then do the first one, so keep that in mind. So a patch may take some time to finish. Please do not reset your Ps and wait. Display will be turned off to save power during patching. Patch firmware, I'm gonna press B to start it, and there we go. It turned off to save power. Success. And so let's go ahead and have a look at what's changed in the first patch. As you can see, it says hungry now. And for now it says boy and 3 years. The grams, the name of the character still remains in Japanese in the first patch, but that's going to change in the second one. And the menu is still Japanese here. Profile page 2 not set. Normal, time, sound, display. And then we can go to the fridge, meals, cafe. That's great. Toilet and bathroom. And here are the destinations that you can go to through the door, which is fantastic. And which is great. As you guys can see, I kept choosing the third one, and now I can just read it, which means download. This menu is still Japanese for now. This is completely English. These are English. And so yeah, so let's go ahead and load the second patch. Let's go to the phone once again. This is the second one. Options, send via infrared, and let's go to download. So sending, downloading, and also it looks like still the message up here is Japanese in the first patch. And that's the second one. once more. Patch may take some time to finish. Don't reset. Display will turn off, and same thing. Success. And so let's check out rest of the menu here. Looks like the name is still in Japanese here, but I'm guessing it's because this is a Pierce specific character I have from the Mushroom Pierce, so otherwise it would have said Mamechi. Profile normal. Alright. And for instance, the conversations with the shopkeepers will even be in English, so let's have a look. Welcome, take a seat. Really neat. And let's see the cafe. Welcome, come in. So, as you can see, it's all English now. So, he's currently, Mr. Blinky is currently working on the third patch, which I hope will be released soon, which will turn whatever's left into completely English, and then we can have a fully operational English Tamagotchi piece. I'm not sure if there will be need for a fourth one. I'm sure Mr. Blinky will clarify that once the third one is released, but you know, I'm sure we're all looking forward to that. And let's see, this menu was still, there we go. Now it's clothes and accessories, all English now. And was there anything else that was not English that I was going to show you? Nope, so that's pretty much it. So yeah, so all of this can be found over at Tamazone. If you go to the project zone, you will notice the English project there and with links to download these. So thank you for watching. Au revoir.